Okay, boys and girls, I just know this is the moment you're waiting for. We're working on a Epiphone SG MUSE, however you want to say it. I've been having a problem keeping it in tune, and I found these tuners on it. I don't know what Epiphone is using these days. I think this is about a 2020. I'm not really positive on a year. I don't think they wrote it down on my paperwork, but I'm going to try and replace these tuners with some Grovers. And when I was looking at this, I think my 2-year-old granddaughter could have drilled better holes than this. I've never seen a sloppier hole drilled. And obviously the paint was not hard when they screwed them down there, because it left an impression on them. Made in China. So it's a glued neck. You can't do anything about that. They are 10 millimeter. Now, I've noticed one thing that I've had to do with this guitar a lot. Now, granted, I play this every day, and I play it every day for about, well, I don't play it. I practice with it. Come on, Jesus. What the hell? Spaghetti here. I practice with this guitar every day. I stopped playing my guitar for over 15 years. I have a much better guitar than this one. It's the Fender Fat Strat. And this guitar here is what got me back into playing my guitar again. I really like this guitar. I like the fact that I can get some really pretty good clean tones out of it. I'm not an expert or anything, so don't take my word for it. But I really like this guitar. It's got a lot of really pretty cool reviews on it. I don't think I've done one. Not that I'm anybody special, but I want to clean this thing up because I really like this guitar, even though it's not it's not a Gibson, it's not an expensive guitar, but I really kind of wanted to see underneath the finish quality, and it just kind of surprises me about the crappy finish that they do. So I've also noticed that I've been playing this guitar for a year. Not playing, let me rephrase that, sorry. I've been practicing with this guitar solely for a year, and I've noticed that my frets, this is like the second, third time I had to break out the block, and I had to use my fret rocker on here. Now, I've been an automotive machinist all my life, and this to me is kind of like the scariest thing I think I've ever done in my life, because to me it seems like you should have a bar that reaches from here to sand it. But then again, I'm reminded that there's a truss rod in here, and that there is a arch to the neck, and it's not a lot of arch, but there is relief in it, I should say. I've been having trouble keeping this guitar in tune. The more I've played over the last year, I've been taking online lessons, and I've noticed the more I play, the more my ear starts to notice that I'm playing a out-of-tune guitar. So I ordered some Grover tuners. These might as well be named Mickey Mouse or Mucky Muck tuners, because I've never heard of this brand before in my entire life. And there's quite a bit of play in the things here. So I don't know if that's a problem or not. I have tightened these screws up, but I also found the other day when I was fooling with this guitar that these were loose. I tightened them up. It didn't really seem to make a difference on that guitar, but that guitar has locking tuners. It's much better setup than this. But I'd like to really get this guitar to work a little better than it did. Now, somebody mentioned to me online about the slots. I do have, where'd it go? Crap. You're kidding. Oh, here it is. I do have a nut file set that I bought online. I had to look for my size strings. Oh, here we go. Can't get the thing on again there. So, but yeah, I had to find my size strings because I don't use heavy strings. I use light strings. I got 10s all the way to 46. So, and I don't know if these strings, this is the first time I've tried using these strings too. And see if I can find a box here. Yeah, I started using these strings, and I really kind of like them a lot. Diodaros. These are 46 10s, XL 110 3D. They seem to be pretty good. I buy them three at a time because I got other guitars and I use them on all my guitars. I don't know if they're a better string or not. Basically, I got them and I figured I would stick with them for a while and see how my playing got. I'm very slow, can't seem to really get up any speed, but I'm also older than dirt, so that may be part of my problem. But I've also, what I did was getting back to the fret job here, I did block sand this with this block, and that seemed to take out a lot of the grooves. I still got one there, but I also noticed down here when I'm bending strings that I can literally feel, you know, like your string has this little groove on it right here. It almost feels like that groove is notched in here going this way sometimes. And I don't know if these are just soft, crappy frets or what the heck the deal is, but I know some people like to put stainless steel ones on there, and yeah, well, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't be owning a guitar like this. But so I did that, and then I did the old rocker test on the frets here. You got to do them in a bunch of different places and you will get high spots. Kind of hard holding the camera here and doing it, but you get the drift. So I did that. I did find a few that were high. So I did my attempt at smoothing them out. I mean, if this was my Fender USA guitar, I probably wouldn't do this myself, but I mean, I traded a really nice amplifier for this guitar and some cash. And after I did that, I used this steel wool here Well, it's not steel wool, sorry. God, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about here today. I got this, and then I put this over the fret. And that allows me to polish this with these here. You can see I've done it before. I've done it to actually 3 of my guitars here. One guitar I built, and the neck just went crazy on me. It was a StewMac guitar. I don't know why the neck went all over the freaking place, but it's almost like Barney Fife or Barney Rubble, whatever you want to call him there. You know, Wilma. My neck is freaking crazy because it just went out all over the place. I can't even play that guitar now. I did call them and complain, but they send you through the hoops. So, and I'm nobody, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, I got these. You can see there's a dimple right there in that one, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little too hard on the frets. I could be. I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just trying to, get away from the everyday hassles and people's bullshit and games, So I try to take care of my stuff. I'm gonna try and polish this out. I've got some. I got some stuff here. It's from. If I can find it. I got some rubbing compound. Here it is. This is StewMac stuff. Keep it in the bag because I already opened it up. But this is StewMac stuff. Color tone. This is for polishing. Like I said, I built that guitar over there. I painted it the whole 9 yards, and then I ended up using this on the end of it. But I want to clean this thing up. I'm going to clean the frets. I got D'Addario wax and fret cleaner and all that stuff. I'm going to do that. So, hey, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. I don't care. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.